Welcome to another installment of our protocol videos. Today we're going to be going over chunking and how to do that. So there's a couple purposes to chunking. The biggest one for me, like why I would chunk, is if I have a plate that's starting to look gross and I have a lot of worms on it that I'm like, dang, I want to move this entire population because I really like these worms. That's a reason I would chunk. I mean, it's a way to just move a mass amount of worms all at once. So let's figure out quickly how to do it. So what's super nice is that this is very easy to do. You'll just need a couple things. You'll need a plate that you're going to chunk from, a plate that you're going to chunk to, and then as well you're going to need a little 50 ml beaker of 100% ethanol that you can get next to the microwave, at least for now in the lab, and it might move. And then you'll need a scalpel to perform the chunking, and then you'll have your lighter as well, and well, your lighter and your ethanol burner. And that's pretty much all you need. So let's get into it real quick. So first thing we'll do, we'll light up our flame, and that is looking good. We don't really need our microscope. You can use the microscope at the beginning just to like find a place where there are a lot of worms, and you can specifically chunk from there. I just know there's a lot of worms already on this plate, so we're just going to chunk straight from it. So very first thing we'll do is we'll make sure that our scalpel is nice and ready to go. So we're going to put it into the flame, and then it'll burn nice and fine. And then I'm actually going to do it one more time. Just put it into the flame and it'll burn out on its own. Please don't blow on it. We don't want our germs getting onto this. So we'll go into our plate, we'll take the lid off, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to chunk basically at the edge right here. And you can cut a square, you can cut a circle, you can cut a star if you want, as long as you can get it off of this plate. So we're just going to make a little incision and then just go nice straight line here. And then I'm also going to come this way as well. And our square is forming nicely. Back down we go. And you can see this isn't a super precise thing. I'm just kind of going quick and fast. This is a lot nicer than chunking. So now a lot nicer than picking. And you'll see we'll come under the square with our scalpel. And now we have fully picked up our thing. And here is our chunk of agar right here. And to transfer our worms, so currently our worms are going to be on the top of this thing here. So we want to give our worms less work than they need to do because we love them. And essentially what we're going to do here is we're going to flip it over like a pizza, if you flip over your pizzas, I guess. And basically what I like to do is I like to put it at a bit of an angle so I can slide my scalpel and then plop. Now it is on the plate, and now what's going to happen, now our worms are facing down. They are pressed up against the agar and the chunk of agar, and they'll start crawling out eventually. And they'll move onto the little E. coli ring that we have here. And to finish it up, I just like to put my lid back on, put it straight back into the ethanol. That'll kill any worms that happen to hang on. And then we'll just burn it to sterilize it. And we'll just do it one more time just for safety. And now that that's done, you could either blow out or just cap your flame, and then we clean up. And you have successfully chunked. Congratulations.